manaburn you, so you can't fucking do your shit. So that's his first one. His second one, periodically, is evasion. Basically what it means is that the first evasion is you get a certain % chance to miss your attack. So basically, if you're fighting him, you have a 1 in 3 chance every time you swing at him to miss, which is a fucking nightmare, right? Which just makes him kind of more durable.
Okay.
And then you add on to those usually. Everyone has his third ability is immolation. You turn his body on fire. So if you get surrounded, it just does damage to anything that's touching you, right? But he doesn't really do that one that often.
What level is that?
That's all level 1. So
shit.
Every one of those has 3 levels. So there's level 1, 2, and 3. Manaburn, immolation, and
you have to alternate.
Right.
I can't go manaburn. I have to go manaburn, evasion, manaburn, evasion.
Right. So when you get to level 5, right, then the next level up is your ultimate. And his ultimate is the fucking shit. Because basically, it turns him in from he got like 900 or something hit points?
Yeah.
It kicks him up from 900 to like 1300 hit points. It gives him a ranged attack that's faster than his normal attack. And there's different damage levels. So basically what that means, and this is where it gets a bit complicated. Ranged attack or piercing attacks do the most damage against... Yeah, this is where it gets real tricky. Do the most damage
Level 1 still, right?
No, this is just for unit. We're going back to units.
Okay.
So units, level 1 piercing does the most damage against buildings.
Does the most damage against medium armor, fortified armor.
Fortified armor and medium armor. So if you have heavy armored units, they're not going to do that much damage. They'll do less than if it says 25 damage, you're only doing about 20.
Or unarmored.
Or unarmored, right. So what you want to do is mismatch. So you want to have your piercing hitting medium armor, and you want to have your heavy armor hitting piercing, ideally. So basically, and then there's a third damage type. There's piercing, there's melee, and then there's
siege and chaos.
Siege, which is like catapults, which do a lot of damage, and then there's chaos damage. Chaos damage is the best kind of damage because it hits at the highest level for any type of armor. And his fucking character goes up damage-wise, and he goes chaos damage for everything. So he just smokes everybody, regardless of armor type, from range. While he can still do his evasion and his manaburn, which makes him borderline fucking retarded.
Like borderline fucking retarded.
It's kind of unfair. It's kind of unfair. Like, if you saw the second match we played, he was up. Me and him. I had very little health, and him and I were up against a fucking hero that he has like 1,700 hit points. It's ridiculous, and he has the most retarded level.
Is it kind of like diminishing returns? The higher the number you go, like is 10 way better than 9, or because 6 sounds way better than 5?
It's every step's about the same. So you're up another 5-10 points damage, another 100 hit points.
And you get 1 new trip.
The thing about getting to level 6 is that's a big deal because that's when you have your ultimate available to you.
And your ultimate is a game changer. So we were in our second game. We were going back and forth, and we done pretty shitty, to be fair. Like in some of the opening battles, because they had a bunch of siege.
They countered our strategy.
They countered our strategy kind of perfectly. And so, but they got a little bit split up, which allowed Danny to focus on basically the units that he had the best chance of killing, and it allowed me to creep up and smoke all the units that were best at killing Danny's units. So when we did that, and then we popped their hero, which was amazing, he went to level 6. And when he went to level 6, we were still out-united a shit ton, but he went fucking Superman. And what happens when he goes Superman is he goes from about this big to about this big, and he turns black with wings, and he starts fucking yelling, and just starts fucking just killing everything. And so when he does that, if you're on the opposing side and you've lost one of your heroes, you just gotta get the fuck out, because they're gonna just smoke. He's gonna smoke you. He smoked their other hero.
What number were you, Don?
I was 5 at that point.
Is that good for you?
It was good. I mean, that's getting close, because my ultimate's pretty sick too. But what happened was, he got his ultimate, and then we were like, fuck, we're still down units, what do we do? Should we press? So we did, and then we pressed, and basically what happened was, we got fucked. Like, we did well attacking their economy, but my units got really fucked up, and they almost killed his level 6 Demon Hunter. He luckily got out with an invulnerability, and then we went back. I was at that point level 6. We met their army mid-map, and that's when the shit got real, because I was level 6 and he was level 6. And basically, they had a shit ton of fucking units, and I rolled up and popped my ultimate, which is a Bladestorm, which basically I spin around like a fucking top.
I popped my ultimate. Yeah. I want to use that.
It's the best. You should.
I'm gonna pop my ultimate right now.
And they've been getting ready to pop my ultimate.
So he pops his, I pop mine. We start fucking just killing anything in sight. And then they had to back up. They had to back up and rely on a superior resource advantage. And then we just kind of pressed, got some more units, and then it got...
Just retreat, let our ultimates, the cooldown wear off, go back, do an ultimate, run away, go back to an ultimate.
I think where they really felt in that game was...
Bottom right.
Well, yeah, letting you guys take down their expos.
Yeah.
They should have worked harder to defend those or put them back up.
Yeah. The bottom, and then so the last thing I'll say is that we got to... It was kind of late in the game. We went down to try to... They got a little split up because we all at the same time noticed that they had another expo. So it was kind of a race to get there, and they got split up, that was honestly the reason why we won. They got split up twice. So they got split up, and we smoked one of their heroes, which was fucking beautiful. And then we smoked this other hero, and then all three of us had ultimates. And my third hero got his ultimate, which is called...
Big Bad Voodoo.
Big Bad Voodoo, yeah! And this fucking guy just starts dancing, and he makes everyone, any of your team, invulnerable.
So once you pop your ultimate, you can smoke your hero, it sounds like.
You could, no, you have to usually, well, yeah, sometimes, but you usually have to, smoking your heroes usually comes early game. You smoke heroes,